I love where his mind is. Let's go next level-ish.
Gotcha.
Returning to Augusta, conquering those fears, getting revenge in the 12th hole, where we saw him shoot a quadruple bogey 7 that ultimately cost him what would have been his second green jacket. He's 23 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a sign of good things, that he's kind of having fun with it, but yet kind of serious too, in a way that I need to go back there and prove to myself that I can do this? By the way, there was nobody around and no cameras.
I'll still take it as a good sign. Jordan Spieth is supremely talented, and I think that was an outlier, that performance on the 12th hole at last year's Masters. It was something that we're not used to seeing from a golfer who is so mentally strong, like a guy who dominated at his age, Tiger Woods.
No doubt.
If he wins 2 times on tour before his 24th birthday this year, he will tie Tiger Woods for most wins before that 21st birthday. So Jordan Spieth has already put together an historically great career relative to his age. And I think it's only going to continue in 2017. I think he's going to win another major this year. I think he has exercised those demons from the 12th hole at Augusta. Even though Dustin Johnson has now reached the peak of his game, even though Rory McIlroy, I think, is going to be back at 100% health with new health. We know Henrik Stenson and some of the old guard like Phil Mickelson. These guys can still play. The Justin Roses, the Adam Scotts of the world. There's a lot of talent on the tour, but Jordan Spieth is right there, up there at the top, and I expect him to be contending for majors this year each and every weekend.
Did we, the media, we, the fans, do an injustice to Jordan Spieth because you mentioned it? Tiger was Tiger, and we had never seen anything like that. Laser focus, he does not blow leads on Sundays, that we put Jordan Spieth right there too early and said, he's Tiger. We're seeing it all over again. And then we saw him do something so un-Tiger-like back in the day that Tiger never would have taken a quad on a par 3.
Well, I think the difference between Tiger at his age in his career and Jordan at his age in this career, Tiger was supremely physically gifted compared to his field. That's not the case for Jordan Spieth. He's, as far as physical talent,
so one of the guys.
Rather pedestrian, above average, but he's not Dustin Johnson. He's not Rory McIlroy. No. He's not guys like that.
He's not longer than all those guys.
Exactly. Tiger, when he came on tour, he was supremely physically gifted relative to his peers, but he was also mentally better than his peers. Jordan Spieth has that type of mental acuity on the golf course, that type of mental strength on the golf course.
But the game is not Tiger's game that we saw.
No, but it is consistent, it is sound, it is technical, it is precise, and these are the reasons why you marry that with his mental fortitude, which slipped for a little bit at Augusta on that hole, but he seems to have it back. That's why I'm predicting big things for Spieth in 2017.